Hello Valiant fans and welcome. This is Tyson Agler for the 2016 Fall Preseason Special. And join me is head field hockey coach Kevin Kelly. Coach, the girls have had a pretty preseason so far. How have they been looking?
Pretty good. They've come together very quickly as a team. We've had good progress moving forward. I'm very happy with how they're presenting themselves on the field and their overall attitude, which has really been strong this year in terms of wanting to achieve certain things throughout the season.
You had a few freshmen of this year's team. Can you talk about their transition now from high school field hockey to now college field hockey and how they're handling it?
Yeah, we have 3 freshmen coming in, and the transition is always a little difficult for the first time out, particularly for Robin Boot, who's from the Netherlands. The field conditions, the fact that we have this new field, is a surface that she's not really familiar with, and she's a little frustrated, but she is coming through for us. Amira Thomas out of Virginia has stepped in right away. She's actually going to be a starter. Tremendous skill with the stick, great shot. And Maisie Kettlewood, who's out of New Hampshire, again, very strong player, very skilled, has really made herself an important contributor on the field.
And all of those 3 freshmen, you do have a good number of upperclassmen on your team with juniors and seniors. Can you talk about the benefits of having, an upper class that does have experience on the field to not only help those freshmen, but then also just be leaders on your squad?
Well, I can't say enough about the upperclassmen, particularly the 3 captains. B, Megan, and Amanda have really demonstrated tremendous leadership on the team and have been up and down talking to players, working with them both on and off the field. And having those 3 girls there who have really provided leadership for us on and off the field has made us a much more cohesive unit. The underclassmen, again, having as many juniors as I have, we're really going to look to them to continue playing strong and really adding a lot to the field and a lot to the experience. I think having those upperclassmen really makes the freshmen a little bit more comfortable because they can go to them for questions and experience. And also the fact that we're a relatively small squad this year. We only have 16 players, and that experience on the field is really going to help the kids because they know how to conserve their energy, they know how to move up and down the field, and I think in the long run that's going to help us be a better team.
What would you say so far you've been most impressed with your team so far in the preseason?
Probably the camaraderie, more so than anything else. This kind of commitment, it's hard to establish early on, but they're there. They're working, as I said, very, very hard with each other, and they've come in very good shape. I'm very pleased with the progression on the field from where they came in over the summer, and hopefully we just can maintain that. Again, having a small squad, as long as everybody's together, there's a lot we can achieve, and I think we are a team that's very much together right now.
Any areas where you're hoping to see your team improve before your first game next weekend at the Vassar Tournament?
Without a doubt, it's got to be in the offensive end. We lost about 7 or 8 games by 1 goal last year, and we really have worked heavily on our shooting and our attack patterns in an attempt to create a little bit more offense for us. We really need to do that, and also in how we are rotating our players through and having those players being multitask, not only playing, let's say, a position forward, but also knowing what to do if they have to play a position defensively. So those are the areas that we've really been concentrating on in the preseason.
So as we hit the tail end of the preseason, you have 2 scrimmages coming up. What are you hoping to see out of the Valiants in those scrimmages? What do you want to accomplish? And what are you looking your team and girls can show off in those 2 competitions?
Okay, in today's scrimmage going up to Wheaton, this is one that we basically kind of get the butterflies out of. It's for the 3 freshmen, they're a little kind of nervous, and I think having this scrimmage going in is going to get them settled in. We will see what we can and can't do and what adjustments we need to make given the teams we're playing against. Having the second scrimmage next week is fine-tuning for the opening game against Smith in the Vassar Tournament, and I think having these 2 sets of scrimmages is going to really, really help us as we approach and see whether or not our sets and the things that we're attempting to do will work in a real game situation. And I think it's really important. Last year we didn't have any scrimmages, and it showed in our first game. And the fact that we're going to be involved in 2 before we get in there, this is really going to prepare the kids for what they're going to have to do on the field.
And finally, Coach, what are you expecting from the Valiants this year in 2016?
Well, as always, I'm looking for overall improvement, very, very strong commitment to the program and to the school, and obviously one of the things we want to make a run for, we would love to qualify for the conferences and get in there. It's been a while since we've been there, and I think the seniors, given the fact that they've been here for 4 years, are really committed to getting their team there. And even though the team, as I said, even though we're small, I think the small team really gives us some advantages in terms of everybody putting in 100%, and the goal is let's get through the season and let's get us into the conferences. If we're in the conferences, then we'll achieve our goal for this year.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck this year.
Thanks very much.
And that was head coach Kevin Kelly. This is Tyson Agler sign out for the 2016 Fall Preseason Special.